Hi cuties, so today we're back on some Skate 4, about a week after my last video talking about the Season 2 update, and today I wanted to talk about how the season is going overall and just, how Skate's holding up in general. Also, I kind of have like a little bit of an update for you guys. Firstly, I want to say thank you guys so much for 4,000 subscribers. I literally can't even believe that. That number doesn't even sound real in my head. I'm just so appreciative of all the love and support I've got, especially for these skate videos. It means the world to me, especially if you watch a lot of my other content as well. I make videos on everything, whatever I'm playing at the time, whatever I'm having fun with. So just thank you so very much. Anybody that pressed subscribe, even if you're just watching my videos, just thank you so very much. It means the world to me. But now I suppose we can talk about the Skate Season 2. Now, I have to be real with you guys. I'm pretty disappointed with how things are going overall. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did do these challenges. I just hopped on here and I was already recording, and it wasn't picking up my microphone, so that's wonderful. I wasted about an hour of my time. However, I did a lot of the new challenges and they were so much fun, but then I started to realize that these Tix challenges that were always unique as far as I can remember, they're starting to recycle them now. Like this change of pacer one that I knocked out. I realized in my last recording, I've done that before. So not only are they repeating, the regular challenges, now they're starting to repeat the other Tix challenges as well, which really sucks. It's like I said, as far as I was aware, the Tix challenges were like the only unique challenges in the game where you can kind of be guaranteed you're not going to get a repeated challenge. So it really sucks to see that they're already starting to do that for the Tix challenges too. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's an easy way to level up the battle pass or whatever, but when I log on to skate, I want new shit to skate, you know what I'm saying? Season 2 is definitely a mixed bag as far as I'm aware, but it's definitely landed over quite a bit better than, Season 1, which was absolute abysmal dog shit. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but Season 1 was really bad, Season 2 is significantly better, so even cool shit like that, just like the different type of hand plants, the impossibles, all great additions, you know what I'm saying? Today, I kind of just wanted to talk about how I'm feeling about this game overall, though, because I'm not going to lie, it's starting to wear me down a little bit. I said it in my last video, but I really just want to make videos on this game when I'm having fun with it, essentially. And as of late, I haven't been having the most amount of fun, or at least, not the same amount of fun I was having like when the game originally launched. The lack of content updates is really starting to get to me. And, when I play other live service titles like Arc Raiders or even like Battlefield 6, if you count that, and just, see the content difference in all these titles, it really starts to show that, Skate is severely lacking in a lot of areas. I know it's sort of an unfair comparison because Skate is the only free-to-play one, but if you think about it, it would actually make sense for Skate to have the most amount of content, but it just simply doesn't. Like, if we take a look at the shop, for example, right? A lot of this shit, I mean, while it is cool, I'm just not spending real money on this, especially this Grim Reaper bundle. There's a lot of shit going on about this bundle in the community right now because of how scummy it is. I think they said it was going to be knocked off price, but apparently it wasn't. I think it is now. I'm not exactly up to date with that. I don't know. I just get so confused when I see this shop sometimes because I'm like, who is the target audience here? You got something more grounded and realistic like this Adidas bundle for 1,300 points, and then you got the Grim Reaper bundle. It's like, what am I looking at? I know silly stuff was in some of the older skates as well, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, I'm just kind of confused with this game at the moment. I'm still going to always have fun just like logging on, having fun, knocking out challenges and stuff like that, especially when they're unique and creative, but at the moment they're really starting to slow down. I know Season 2 was a big step in the right direction, however, we have 3 months of Season 2. So this will not end until March of 2026, essentially. Maybe February, I'm not exactly sure. But you get what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be a long time. Basically, what I'm saying is at the moment, this game just isn't really that fun for me. I like to hop on and do these videos for you guys, don't get me wrong, and it's like the most amount of like positive reception I've ever gotten in my entire life. It means the world to me when I see all the love in the comment section and everybody having fun on the game too. But also, I'm starting to notice in the comment section, a lot of people are uninstalling this game and, they're not really wanting to play it anymore, and I don't blame them. Like, to be real with y'all, I really want to play like some of the older skate games, and that's kind of what I've been doing. It's been a lot more fun for me personally. Not to mention a new title came out. It's called Skate Story. I'm definitely gonna have a video on that for y'all because it has been so much fun. That's a great title. So stuff like that is kind of what's been intriguing me more, and I'm not gonna lie, every single time I hop on Skate nowadays, it kind of feels like a chore. I'm not a fan of like a lot of the customization options in the game currently, and that's like a huge part of the Skate franchise, and I won't let anybody tell me it's not. I loved playing the older Skate games and getting a lot of money so I can get cool skate clothes, I think this is going to be a game where it's just going to be infinitely better at the 1.0 release, and it really sucks playing it in the current state because you know eventually it's going to be a better package. It's kind of like, for example, I finally started to dive into Hades 2 because, you know, they launched it in 1.0, there's a physical release, and everything is fully out. And that's kind of what I want to do with Skate in a way, because, you know, when we're getting drip-fed all this content, you know eventually it's going to lead to a great package, and I envy the person that, you know, installs Skate at a 1.0 release rather than somebody like me who's been grinding since day one and seen all its flaws. I know in a way, you know, the community is helping them shape the game into a better game, but it just sucks because I really wish the game was better now. I've said it before, but I think maybe early access, you know, was a little bit too early for this game. Maybe they should have waited until it was like in a beta state, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe EA forced the devs. They were like, we got to start making money on this right this fucking instant. So I don't really blame them too much for this, but it just really sucks, man. I try my best to be as positive as possible when covering this game before. To tell you the truth, like in all my recent videos, I have been having fun playing the game, don't get me wrong, but I really don't play it outside of making the videos, and so it's starting to feel like I'm kind of clocking into a job, if that makes any sense, you know? And I never want, like, making content and, like, playing video games to feel like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm being a little facetious when I say that, because obviously I still have fun playing the game, like, I'm having fun as we speak, but I just don't want to burn myself out on this game. Like playing it in the increments I have been as of late, which is like, you know, once a week or so, especially because that gives the game time to sort of like re-up on all the challenges and shit. However, if they continue to disappoint me with the repeated Tix challenges, I don't think I'm going to be even playing it that much, to be real. There was one thing I could rely on, it was the fact that these Tix challenges were going to be unique every single time I logged on. However, if they're going to start to be repeated, like this one, which is from the Halloween event, like, come on, man. I really like doing these Tix challenges. They remind me of like the older Skate games, you know? I can't keep doing them if they're just going to repeat every single fucking time, you feel me? Here, we can actually go ahead and knock out some of the ones that are in the new location, which I do like, by the way. That's kind of a big part of it as well for me. Like, this map is genuinely starting to get very, very, very stale. I know the game has been out for months, but I've been playing it even longer because I've said it in my videos before. It was an alpha playtest for this game. I've been playing it for probably over a year now. Maybe the timeline is a little fucked up, but basically I've been playing it way before everybody else was able to get their hands on it too, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's definitely starting to add to my fatigue quite a bit. Don't get me wrong, like if you hop on this game and have fun, that's amazing. Like more power to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like one of those people where, you know, there's so much negative press about this game all over the internet, all over YouTube, and I really don't want to add to it, but I just have to be honest with you guys, like the game is definitely starting to wear down on me, you know? Eventually at the 1.0 release, if the game makes it to that, I really hope it does, it's going to be a stellar video game. I want this game to be like the best skateboard game ever for people of all experience levels. If you've never played a skate game before, if you played all of them, I just want everybody to be able to like play it and have a good time, you know what I'm saying? But in the current state, I just don't think it's, I don't think it's that in the slightest. I would still recommend somebody to just like, I don't know, get a PS3, get an Xbox 360 and play Skate 2, you know what I'm saying? The fact that it took them this long to add something as small as this, like this simple tunnel, a new spot on the map, like it's definitely very, very concerning for me. I still find cool new little spots and stuff like that. It's cool little realistic session spots, but at the end of the day, like, you know, those are gonna run out. Eventually they are gonna run out, and I'm gonna feel like I've played everything in this game, and I'm already starting to feel like that. Like I said, I hate being like Mr. Doom and Gloom because I always try to be as positive as I can in these videos, but I gotta keep it real with y'all. Y'all are my cuties, you know? Essentially, I'm saying all this to say, like, don't expect skate content as frequently as you've been getting it. I know a lot of you guys probably subscribe to me just for that, but I have to do what's best for me, like, as a human being, you know? And if I'm just not having fun playing the game, I'm not having fun. Does that mean I'm never making a skate video ever again? Hell no. I mean, they could put out a crazy update tomorrow, like a surprise drop, and I'll hop on here and immediately play the update. All I'm saying is, like, Season 2 doesn't have a lot of content, so you shouldn't expect too much from me as well. Not to mention, I'm just kind of getting burnt out on the game. That genuinely just comes from the lack of content in the game itself. I mean, if there was a fuck ton of challenges to do, cool rotating things like every week, I would be on here all the time. At the end of the day, like, I am a skateboarding fan. That's why, you know, when a game like Skate Story comes out, I've been on that constantly, and I'm definitely going to put out a video on it for you guys. But, like, I've also been making content on other video games for a long time now. I started my channel talking about Resident Evil. Basically, any game I'm playing at the moment, I make a video on, you feel me? Always going to be like that. So I understand if you guys just subscribe to me for the skate content. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm gonna upload other shit, you feel me? Love y'all so much though. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one, but I really just wanted to come on here and like kind of update you guys with how I'm feeling about this game personally. I know it's a bit more doom and gloom and probably not what you're used to hearing from me, but like I said, I just had to give y'all the update. Really curious to see how you guys are feeling about this game down below though too. Like, am I tripping on this, or perhaps are you still loving this game? I mean, just talk to me down below, honestly. I'd love to reply to you guys. Yeah, like I said, sorry for the shorter video. I just had to keep it real with y'all, get it off my chest. That's gonna be about it though for now, y'all. I love ya. Bye.